The holiday season can be stressful for everyone, but for older adults, it can be especially difficult because of loss and changes in tradition. We spoke with members of the Needham Council on Aging Social Services team to learn some coping strategies for preventing loneliness during the holidays.
Older adults often are not living in the same area as their families. Kids might move away or be more spread out, and oftentimes might be busy with their own lives and unable to travel. So especially during the holidays, that can be really hard if families aren't able to be together in the same space.
Maybe their children have grown, their grandchildren have grown, they're no longer in a work setting where they're working with colleagues, their friends may have passed away. So just by nature of getting older, their social context might have gotten smaller. So that might mean that the holidays might look a little bit different than they did before. So and I think there's also a lot of pressure and sort of expectations around what the holidays should look like, and that when folks are getting older, it can look a little bit different, and that can cause some sadness and some feelings of grief.
For older adults, and the holidays are a really challenging time, especially if you've just lost a loved one and you're trying to find what your new normal is going to be. You might be used to doing certain rituals around the holidays, and maybe the reality is with that loss, those rituals aren't possible anymore, or they're too painful. So one of the things we always encourage people when they reach out to us is that there's a real need to be kind to themselves, be kind to yourselves, and there's no one way to grieve or to cope. Every person's path is different, and hopefully we can be part of that healing journey. If someone's looking for support, we're here to help and to provide a sense of community.
They can call our main number, 781-455-7555, and ask to be connected to a social worker. That's probably the best way to start. If you're not sure, who to connect with or what programs you might be interested in, call us. We'll talk you through it. We'll walk you through what the different options are and walk you through some of the logistics of getting to the center if that's what you're wanting, or talking about maybe doing home visits with you.
The implications of loneliness are really significant. It can affect our physical health, our mental health. Our passion here at the Senior Center is keeping people connected and helping them stay in the community if that's their desire, that's their choice. So, we want people to feel comfortable reaching out to us, coming here for a program, a cup of coffee, and kind of including us in their broader family.
If folks are homebound, which is really a particular type of challenge that some folks are facing, and that's very real, social workers have the capacity to do home visits. So if folks in the community are feeling especially lonely, experiencing grief or loss during this season, we really encourage people to just reach out to the social work department, and we will see how we can help fill some of those needs.
Here at the Senior Center, we have a large group of people that come here every day, and I would certainly consider us our own family. We might look a little different and not be the traditional family that you see on TV or read about in books, but the love is there, the support is there. So even if we're unable to travel or we're unable to see our biological family or our family of origin, I'd encourage people to look more broadly at family, and sometimes it's right in front of us. It just looks a little different.